My bad for the lighting, fam. But I just wanted to quickly touch on this. You'll notice that there's a lot of talented people who aren't on the same level as some of these mainstream artists, rappers, painters, you name it. Like there are people in every category of life who aren't where they should be, to be honest with you. And you know what? When I'm thinking about K Reno, right? The undeniably talented. And look at his messages. Why is he not on the radio? See, they keep people like him down. And then they glorify those who speak nonsense, pretty much. Who are about nonsense. Those who are willing to sell out for money. Meaning, all right, so whenever people sell out, they usually, whenever people sell out, they don't talk about a lot of important things because they can't. They cannot. You won't hear them mention alkalinity. What else? Yeah, you'll hear sellouts the majority of the time. No, actually all the time. You'll hear sellouts talk about materialistic possessions and stuff like that. So you'll hear them talk about cars, sex, money, just glorifying the wrong things. That's an easy way to tell if you're a sellout. If they're glorifying material, chains. My thing is tight for a woman. My D is long for a man. I got chains, I got cars, I got women, I got weed, I got drugs. I got this, that, the other. And you're still not happy. Yeah, see, it's just not, that's what they glorify. It's an easy way to tell. You have to learn to recognize the signs. Yeah, there are people who are literally selling you down the wrong path. They're selling you dreams that you realistically will never get to. And that's because it's not meant for you. It's really not meant for you. Okay, think about it. There's a lot of sellouts when it comes to rappers, right? Rappers, they sell out, and once they fall off, what are they up to? What are they doing? They got all that money. Look what they did with it. They're just now they're dependent on their material. Dependent. They are not happy. They have to smoke every day. They have to do drugs every day. And they're just not happy. Because they keep, I don't know how else to tell you. If you don't already understand. For those of you who do, thank you. I really don't mean to be rude. It's just, yeah, we got to learn how to tell the signs. So I appreciate everyone, even those who don't understand yet. It's completely fine. We all learn at different paces. Just to put this out there in the same video, here's what the people who are observing me or spying on me are dealing with. I'm gonna just say it straight up because it sounds ridiculous anyway. So those who believe it. Those who understand how that can be true, how what I'm about to say is true, beautiful. So let's do this. So look, imagine you're a spy. You're spying on me, right? Getting all the game that I have access to. All the game that I have been blessed to find, to locate, this, that, the other. You know what I'm saying? So all that game, plus my natural talents. So I'm the spy. I mean, you're the spy spying on me, right? All you're seeing, and I'm gonna just say it you're seeing me drink my pee, meditate with crystals, make a lot of jokes, very funny memes, and I do this by myself. I don't need anyone else's memes. I'm hilarious. I'm funny. I just have a lot of talent, right? And yeah, so if you've been spying on me since the very beginning, this is what you know as my spy. You know that, yeah, I understand why they're keeping him a secret. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's talented, he's giving up game for everyone else to become talented, and what he's really doing, I'm the spy, with the brain. And I'm talking about Armani, right? I would be saying, as the spy of Armani, I would be saying, yeah, we're keeping him a secret. That's what we're doing. He's all he's talking about is health, and then all he does is drink his pee, meditate with urine, this, that, the other, make jokes. He's funny. He's just like he makes even the worst situations funny. You just gotta know him. Trust me. And what else? What else? Oh yeah. There's some stuff that he has access to, not being a sellout, that I can't do, and I want to do it because I've seen the power of these things, such as the changa he smokes, the magic mushrooms he eats, the urine he drinks, the crystals he buys. So all these things, these things are just natural blessings, and yet my boss, as a spy, does not want me doing them. I'm only here to get as much game as he, but at the same time, I can't use this game. It's not in me to use. It's in him. See, I'm just wasting my time. I'm wasting my talents spying on or focusing on his talents. I'm wasting my talents by focusing on his. So this is the dilemma because they're getting easy money. Easy money. The easiest money. All money ain't good money. You heard that before. So this is what they're dealing with, that dilemma, like, and they like me. Some of them, most of them, I know they like me, and they just don't know what to do because they're locked up. Depending on what's look, I don't know how deep they're in it is. I don't know how deep they're in it. Like, cause look, they could probably be already on the thing where they can cancel you. Most likely they can obviously cancel him, like for standing up, like, oh no, this guy's on the right path, I want to join him, canceled. So they're afraid of that. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because at this point in time, there should be no reason. There should be no reason to stay on that side unless you're scared, which is still not a point, which is still not a reason to stay a spy. You're wasting time. Like you're not even allowed to smoke chenga, something that comes natural. It's natural. It grows, and you know how powerful this stuff is. So yeah, that's what they're dealing with. So they're locked up right now. They're coming to the realization, whoa, I can't keep doing this. I'm making money, but I can't spend my money on things I really want. You know, he can, but it's because of us that he can't. If that makes any sense, like we're messing with him. Like, we understand that he's not in the wrong. We're caught up to that. He's not evil. So not even for a person like me, I can't say that I'm spying on him to make sure he doesn't do anything bad. I can't say that. Realistically, that makes no sense. I'm spying on an obvious good guy. So it makes me like, even if I was a good spy, actually here to make sure I Armani don't like do criminal activities, I can't use that excuse. Like, I'm clear at this point. I'm clearly not on the wrong side here. I'm just watching this guy just be himself. It sucks. Yeah, cause these spies are caught up to, like, cause they watch all the videos I watch, right? I do watch uh videos that are just entertainment, but I also educate myself. You know what I'm saying? And during the education, all they're gathering is just excuse me. All they're gathering is more stress. Cause yeah, everything is directly related to them. It is not disconnected. Like, they are not out the way. They're, I mean, they're not in a different position. They're in the same position. They just gotta. They're just they're just spies. Does that make sense? So I guess yes, they have a different position, but we're in the same spot, if that makes any sense. Yeah, because look, all okay, so look, if they stand up for what's right, they risk not getting money anymore. They get fired, terminated. But then by them staying in that position, they just continue gathering stress. Because again, this stuff is like I'm t- I'm very knowledgeable on what's happening around me. That's why they don't. That's why the boss of the boss of the bosses doesn't like me. Okay, so look, as a smart spy, actually paying attention to everything I'm doing, which they're hired to do, they're some of them are obviously not gonna believe it, but some of them are putting two and two together. You know, there's always gonna be that certain few. Oh, even there's also people who know that what I'm educating people on is facts, truth, knowledge, and they don't like that because they think they're in the big club. They think that once it's all said and done, they're safe. Nah, you're in the same position as us. Like you're not, you're just booby trapping yourself. Yeah. So look, this awakening is happening. We're you couldn't. This was impossible for us to keep us dumb. You know, like this was bound to happen. We're bound to get educated. We're bound to catch up to what you guys are doing, the bad guys, right? So yeah. So my bad, man. I'm all over the place. I gotta work on that. So look, you're either a spy gathering stress, or someone thinking that what I'm educating myself on is just fiction. Yeah, even though like yeah, everything's getting the signs are all around us, right? You look around, what do they advertise all this time? Poisonous foods, materialistic possessions. They just yeah, they want us sick, that's for sure. You can't there's no other way to look at it. They want us poisoned. You look around, convenience stores, what do they sell? The majority of the store, what is it? Chemicals. And they call it snacks. And then what do they have for food in these restaurants? Dead flesh. And they call that food. See, it's just all garbage. It's all garbage. And then we see the fruits and vegetables expensive. Once you get the best quality, expensive. Why is that? They don't want you eating healthy. So, as a smart spy, actually paying attention, this stuff is real. This is happening. They don't like any of us. You're not in a different position just because they're paying you more, right? Because certain people are just ignoring their own intelligence and all the signs around them that this stuff is true. They're ignoring all that for money. What is that money going to do for you in the long run? Because yeah, money is going to keep on losing its value. They, money's going to keep on losing its value. It's going to realize that one day, oh, whoa, I was gathering all this money and I'm the richest person now. But now I can't even, this money's worthless. This money is worthless because they were allowed to grow their own food while I was getting paid to try and stop them, but I can't stop people from growing their own food. So now I got all this money, but I can't get food. And I betrayed these guys, and they know me. So they're not gonna. I mean, there's some of them are gonna show me mercy. But yeah, see, this is. I'm so fast. I see the bigger picture, and the people who are with me, they see it too. And I'm not talking about when it comes to family. I'm talking about the people who are with me mentally. spiritually, not physically. Physically too, though, but just when it comes to physically, I don't. I gotta go out of my way to find those people. So yeah, any way you look at it, if you are against me, you're against yourself. Point blank. Period. It's it's done. So this is why it's wise to give me my dog back, so I can put this thing on blast. Since no one else is gonna do it, no one else can. I mean, they can, but will they? No. They can, but they risk dying. No one wants to do that. You can't even stand up because you're getting paid right now to sit down and listen. You don't want to stand up, you get fired. You're scared of getting fired. So we really got to pay attention. Yeah, because if you're not going to do it and then you don't know anyone else who's going to do it, then you better wake up and get me my dog back so I can put everything on blast already. I'll take all the heat. They can't do anything to me. You can't even keep money away from me. All right, then. God bless you guys. Like, look, you can take all this information, right? You can take everything I know, but you can't do everything I can do. That's the issue. I don't even care about the credit. I might not even get the credit if this does go down when I get my dog. I still might not get the credit. And I don't care about the credit. I don't care about the credit. I just want to get this done already. Cuz this is too long already. There's people still dying. You included, you're dying. You have family members that died. And yeah, if you care about yourself, this is the only logical move to make. So that's why, yeah, some of these people are already working on how are we going to get this done? How? It's easy for me to say it because I know exactly what my position in all this is. Everyone else has to figure it out. My thing is, I got to get my dog back so I can put everything on blast already. How am I going to do that? Faith. Because, yeah, my move is done. I made my move, and I'm going to continue making moves. But, yeah, at a certain point, you got to stop spectating and play the game, too. All right, then. God bless you guys.